All right, so I'm here with Nathan AKA Oxigenate.
What's up?
So what's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. We finally made time actually to do this.
We've been very busy.
Yeah, we've been trying to like find ourselves in this weird walk of life, but yeah, I'm glad we finally made this happen, dude.
Yeah,
like you and Knots actually. Shout outs to Knots.
Did he have a hard time too?
He and I we've been planning for like half a year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like. You and I was only, maybe like a month or two?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, work's been crazy the last couple months, and I'm sure he's been the same way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. I mean, you know, everything with the Trovo and stuff, and the Trovo pool party is tomorrow.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
So, which, by the time this is out, I mean, it'll have already happened. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. But it's weird because I have to talk in the future.
Yeah.
But also be in the past or present.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so that's going on. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and get some coffee now because we both need it.
Bro, I'm down to like be awake all night. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, same here. Where do you know where like the nearest Starbucks is at around here?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're open. Turn right here.
Like right or left?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because this area is kind of new to me. Well, I mean, I've been around here because you don't live too far from Xavier and Barron, I noticed.
No.
Victoria, like.
Yeah, they told me where they lived. I was like, bro, like you're like a 10-minute drive, not even, and that's because of lights. But yeah, I lived here all my life.
Nice.
Love it. Right by the stadium. It only sucks during rodeo season. I hate rodeo season. Football games, no big deal. Like that's just a couple hours. Rodeo season, all day. Like the exits over here are shit. Like everything's garbage. I hate it. But outside of that, it's pretty great.
That's good. Yeah, and like luckily you're only. I thought it was gonna be far, but because I looked. Go ahead, dude. Go, dude. Okay. I'm waiting, but yeah, I thought it was gonna be far, but then I looked it up, and it was only because earlier was like rush hour.
Lots of traffic. Yeah, I mean, really, once there's no traffic, everything from here is like not really more than 30 minutes away.
That's a really nice house.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, they're taking all the like small houses like that, knocking them down. Like people are buying them out, knocking them down, and building massive houses like the one on the corner back there.
They're regentrifying or whatever it's called.
Basically. I mean, it was already a pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say well off, but upper middle class neighborhood.
Yeah.
My grandfather has owned his house since like the 60s, so like we've been here. I don't know what it was like back then, but I'm sure it's been through stages. Yeah. But yeah, they're knocking down all the houses, and I'm sure once my grandfather sells the house, we'll end up. I'll drive back by it in 20 years, and it'll be a massive mansion.
Yeah,
because there's a big backyard. But the houses are nice over here. It's a good neighborhood.
Yeah, they really are. Do I go left?
No trouble. Right. Sorry.
All right. I think I know which Starbucks we're going. Well, I don't know. We might go to the one that I'm thinking of.
It's right on the corner up here. I mean, you'll see it. It's right at the light.
Might be a different one then. There was one that I went to with the Christian Salcedo, AKA XN. So shout outs to him. He's like a new.
Is he putting out anything? Has he done any live sets? Because I know he was talking about doing music, but I've never seen anything from him. It's right here on the corner.
Wow, this is like the fastest I've ever been to a fucking Starbucks. Nice. We've made history. A coffee run first. Yeah, he's working on like I think he has stuff, but he isn't putting it out, and I haven't really heard much of it or any of it. But
honestly, that's a good way to do it. I mean, just keep writing music until like you're proud of what you're putting out or putting together, and then start releasing it and just like land with a bang. Because like I was putting out music and it was garbage. Like I was putting out shitty music for the last like couple years. And every 6 months I'd go through my music and be like, why the hell did I put that out? Why did I do that? And I'd just clear out my SoundCloud. And even now I still like run into that occasionally with some of my songs where I'm like, man, why did I submit this? Why did I let this release? So, I mean, it's smart that he's just kind of working on everything.
Yeah, because it's good. I mean, plus like even with what you did, it helps you learn
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a learning process, and it's good for Christian because like he's surrounded by people who do this, so like he gets to learn from them and have real mentors. Like, because whenever I started, like I found the music and I didn't know anybody else who was into the music and doing it like I did. So I was just kind of freeballing everything. Taught myself how to DJ, taught myself how to produce everything. And that's why I was so garbage for so long, because there's nobody standing over me trying to help me.
Or like kind of like almost like giving you like training wheels in a way. And
yeah,
stuff,
I mean, I mean, I wouldn't even say it's training wheels. It's just guidance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's super cool, and I'm glad he's got that. He's a good dude.
Yeah, and he's doing good. I mean, I'm gonna make sure the mic is still on. Okay, good, it is. Yeah. And I don't know if he's done any live sets. I want him to so badly, and he and I actually want to do like I guess like a techno set in a way. I've just been into techno, like all fucking. It's either techno or hybrid trap for me. I don't know why.
What?
It's so weird. It's two different
polar opposites.
Yeah, I know it's weird. Like usually my musical tastes every year like revolve around it. I don't know why. Like I'll be making a mix dedicated to like mousetrap, you know, with just nothing but like mousetrap artists, and then next I'll be like making a mix that's just nothing but like heavy, like hard trap, you know, maybe a little bit of rhythm, just a little bit. But it's just weird. Like but I usually try to genre hop and just do whatever.
Yeah, like we talked about this before. I used to do that all the time, genre hop. But like, I don't know. I feel like dubstep got to the point where it was either just noise, like literal noise, like it was just nothing, or it all started feeling too predictable, or the quality of releases I was coming across was just dropping.
Yeah,
and
or
so
like it all sounded like the same in a way.
Yeah.
Some of it like started to sound.
Yeah, I mean, I just got tired of doing dubstep, and I ended up booking starting to book house artists, and falling into like the Confessions sound, and I finally discovered night bass, and it was like, oh shit, and I've just been super into house, and I think that's where I'm gonna stay.
Nice. So we're gonna do, I guess, 2 separate orders, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what to get. I don't really drink coffee, but I kind of want some.
Can you give me 1 moment?
Yeah, sure. We'll be here in just a minute, okay?
All right, thank you.
Nitrogen infused? What the fuck is that?
That's new.
Hello, Starbucks.
Is that?
Yeah, 1 minute.
I'm sorry?
Can I have 1 minute?
Oh yeah, take your time.
Sorry, thank you. What were you saying?
Is that a beer?
Well, it says cold brew. I don't know.
It looks like beer.
Cold foam dark cocoa nitro. I mean, we can ask. What I like? Ooh, salted caramel mocha frappuccino. Oh, they have the pumpkin spices back already. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been talking about.
Yeah.
It's like beginning of September they bring it back.
Awesome. Does that have caffeine though in it? Because I need caffeine.
Pumpkin spice? I'm pretty sure. Worst case, you can get a pump of espresso.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I think I know what I want.
I think I know what I want. Go for it.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, what can I get for you?
All right, so it's gonna be 2 separate orders, and the first one is gonna be a tall pumpkin spice latte.
All right, you want that hot?
No, I'll have it. Let me have it cold.
Okay. You want the whipped cream?
No whipped cream, but does it come with like a shot of espresso already?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
So it's a yeah, that one will come with 1 shot.
All right, yeah, that should be it for that.
All right, it's gonna be $4.82.
All right, and then
The second order?
Yeah, I'll get a tall vanilla bean cream.
Okay.
With a pump of caramel and a shot of espresso.
All right. You just want 1 pump of caramel syrup?
That's it. Just 1 pump.
Okay, and 1 shot of espresso?
That'll do it.
It's gonna be $5.36.
All right, thank you.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
I've been made fun of for my Starbucks order in the past.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
I don't know.
Because it sounds like a suburban white girl. Can I get a vanilla bean cream with a shot of espresso and a pump of caramel? 2 pumps of caramel.
That's hilarious. No, but hey, mine's the whitest girl.
Yeah,
thing
the pumpkin spice.
Because I mean, and that's the thing. I usually my drink of choice is always a grande caramel frat with extra caramel sometimes, or extra espresso. But yeah, like I had to just white girl it up today.
No, I'm not. I don't really like the taste of coffee. I'm drinking it for the caffeine. Like just whatever. I will do straight shots of espresso though.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, cause like I don't want to beat around the bush. Like I just give me the caffeine. I'll be fine. I had when I worked at a restaurant called Hungry's for a while, and there was a guy. We never made our own drinks. We had somebody who at a drink station who made all the drink orders.
Cool.
And we had one guy, and it was always like towards the end of the night when things were slowing down, and like I guess he would like make extras on accident or something. But there was occasionally he'd be like, "Hey, you want to do a espresso shot?"
Oh wow! Holy shit!
It'd be like 9:30 doing espresso shots, and that was
sounds
just
like fun. Actually,
that was just a thing that we did occasionally, and I'd be up till 2 or 3 in the morning. I think that was the time where I was drinking coffee the most.
So you were like wired then.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be up late doing nothing. I wasn't doing anything productive.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, that was my time as a server.
Nice.
Never again.
Never.
I would never wait another table.
I almost forgot to say too, because I noticed the shirt. I like your shirt, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think I had one almost like that.
Yeah, this was Terrell gave this to me.
Oh, did you really?
He was staying at my place. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it didn't fit him or if he just never wore it, or I don't know. But he passed it on.
Well, shout outs to Terrell.
Yeah.
He's also been a coffee room guest too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He
like
was.
Back then, literally the whole fucking city is gonna be like a guest. Damn, this guy's really on.
Come on, man.
Careful, dude.
Hey, he's got a truck. He'll be okay.
Yeah. I didn't even. I'm probably gonna fuck up too. Watch.
He's on the other curb.
Hey, this is like. That's a weird way to.
It is
exit.
really weird. Yeah, it's always been that way.
I think I've been to like at least 10 different Starbucks in Houston now. Probably more. I need to start like writing.
You should get like a little map and just put little pins in it.
That'd be awesome. Like have the freaking
dates.
Right.
Dates on when you went there.
482.
All right. Thank you. All right, buddy. Sorry. Oops.
Pass that one over to him.
What's this? What else you have?
The
Vanilla bean?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's gonna be 536.
Yours is more for some. I guess. Oh, you
Yeah, it's
have
because
the
of
extra.
the caramel. And it doesn't come with espresso.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta get your card. Thank you.
Just drive off without it. It's fine. I don't need it. I'm gonna move your phone if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, it's the iPod actually.
Oh really?
I actually still use an iPod. Yeah.
That looks really new. You know if
iPhone? You can look at it. Yeah, you can unplug it if you want.
Yeah, I guess whenever you flip it over, not so much, but like the back looks pretty like.
Yeah, I've taken
modern.
Good care. I've only dropped it like once.
Wow.
But
good job.
Yeah, and it like. I used to have like the really big fat classic.
The iPod Classic.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, I found mine the other day. I fucked it up when I had it in high school. I dropped it, and like this thing had survived so many drops, but I picked it up and it had a big red X in the middle of the screen. And I looked it up, and it's basically like the red ring of death for Xboxes. That's exactly what it is for iPhones and iDevices.
Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, so it's a goner.
Yeah, mine didn't even do that. It just fucking like gave up. But I mean, it lasted. It had a good run. So I was like, you know, it's fine. I'll live. Like I'll get a new iPod. And this one's just been. I've had this one for like probably 4 or 5 years now. Like,
wow.
So I was like, I might as well just use it. Oh wait, is it this one?
Yeah, this is my neighborhood.
Okay, sorry. I have to like slow down. And the exit's kind of dangerous because I noticed like I have to like haul ass over here. But
yeah, it's a pain.
What we're gonna do so that way I can save gas is we'll just park and then talk. That way it's not like, I mean, I don't mind driving, but it's hard for me.
I want an authentic coffee experience.
Right? You want the whole fucking thing? We'll drive around the whole damn town. That's literally what I did with Alejandro. Do I turn left here?
Here, do you want to pull up and we can just like park in a parking lot or something so we don't look weird sitting in the neighborhood?
Yeah, we can do that.
There's a church up here.
No, so that's not gonna be suspicious at all.
Yeah, I don't know why I brought it up.
There's a church. Yeah, he's gonna take me to church. So. Are you chummy or something?
Yeah, you know me, the most religious boy. No.
Oh yeah, you know, I almost forgot to ask about the streams you've been doing, like the gaming streams.
Oh yeah.
How are they going?
Those are really good. I haven't been able to do them a lot lately because of class. Because I used to do them from 4 to 7 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then I wasn't able to do them on Tuesdays from 4 to 7 anymore because I have class from 4 to 7.
Yeah.
And then things have been so hectic at work that I haven't been able to do them on Thursdays either. But I am working on getting back into being able to do them on a regular schedule. And in fact, this is it. And in fact, I did my my first one in probably a month today. And those are awesome, man. Those help out so much because I get to connect with current fans And then I also get to bring in new people who have never heard of me. Like today, the YouTube stream was going off. I had like 3 or 4 people in there who were just like commenting regularly, and I was having like massive conversations with them.
That's badass.
It was super cool, and I want to start introducing like new things. Like I want to have like little. I want to have like a different juice every stream.
A different juice.
Different juice. Because like at the beginning, I'll have like my cup of juice, and I'll be like, yeah, there's a nice little cup of juice, and I want to like have a different juice every time. And the goal is to get sponsored by Simply.
By Simply?
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but it's a goal. I've got it on my little list. Sponsored by Simply.
At this point, I should be fucking sponsored by Starbucks. But I mean, if there was any sponsor I'd have, it'd probably be Whataburger. Like,
yeah.
I'm a
Whataburger runs.
Yeah, for real though, dude. Like I would literally. I would do that like morning, afternoon, and night. Like, I love everything about Whataburger. Like I know probably like their whole menu almost. Like and I haven't even worked there. I just like.
I only get one thing at Whataburger.
What is it?
Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. I've never. I don't think I've even tried much else from them.
You haven't tried what?
I don't think I've tried much else from them. I think that's like the extent of it.
It's so good. Like, we'll see, because a lot of people when they say like. The people that have always told me, they go, well, I don't like Whataburger because they put too much mustard and then the patties are so small. And I'm like, well, like, you have to get the burger the way you would want it. Like, don't get it what it comes with if you don't want what it comes with. Like, I get a double with, mayonnaise instead of mustard, light lettuce, no tomatoes, pickles, or onions. Sometimes I add bacon, put spicy ketchup on it. Like stuff like that, and it tastes fucking amazing. I had one today, actually. But yeah, like... I mean that's just something like that I do. Or like the patty melt. Like the patty melt is probably my favorite like ever. It's just great.
Yeah.
I'd stick my dick in it if I could. Like it's really, it's that good. Like if I could fuck that burger, I would.
I want to make babies with that burger. Right?
Fucking water babies. But yeah,
water baby.
That one, and then the spicy the sweet and spicy bacon burger, something that one's good too. And then also they don't have it anymore, but it was the Chop House cheddar burger. They actually had like cheddar cheese in the burger. It was so good.
I bet they'll bring it back. I feel like that was a popular one.
I hope they do. I looked like a creeper one day because I actually asked the girl there. I was like, hey, can you ask the manager if they know if the Chop House cheddar burgers come back? Because I really want that burger. And she's like, yeah, they don't know. And I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah, my Chelsea really likes the A1 thick and hearty, and they took it off the menu. And she is very upset that it is gone.
That one was pretty good too.
In fact, every time she goes there, she still asks for it, even though she knows it's not on the menu.
But she just wants to make sure.
She wants to see if they'll just do it for her.
You never know, because I mean, they could probably have something they can.
I mean, don't they have another A1 sauce burger there?
I don't know. The one
I thought you knew their entire menu.
Well, no, because they have a sweet and spicy bacon burger, and I think the sauce they use there, it reminds me of the A1 sauce that they use, but I don't think it's the same thing.
Ah, okay.
It's like similar in a way, but yeah, I don't think they do. I want to give a shout out real fast to Starbucks because they made it really good today. Like I love this. This is
I've never tried it.
It's really good. If you want to try it, you can.
No.
Okay. But I mean, just let me know because this really is good. Like it's a taste of fall. Like seriously.
The taste of fall. Man, I love fall.
Me too.
I've been talking about it like crazy lately. I just got my Young the Giant CD back from my mom because I let her borrow CDs and then they disappear forever. But I got it back. And I have it in my car playing like on repeat right now, and I just like ride around with the windows down. Listening to their self-titled album. It's the best. That's this time of year 2 years ago is when I bought that album and like first discovered Young the Giant, because I like bought their album on a whim. I was like, I don't know who these guys are, but let's check it out. And I did, and I fell in love. And so like this time of year, Young the Giant is just a good mood.
I'll have to check them out then.
You don't know a lot of their music?
I've heard of them. I just haven't.
No, you should. You need to look into their. I would let you borrow it, but I'm listening to it too much right now.
No, that's fine. I mean, like I need to see, because I don't know if I have any fall like stuff. Like for me, I guess it would be like a lot of the stuff from Atlas. I love his stuff. Like it's great for driving, and So shout outs to Atlas if you ever watched this, because like he's right now.
Oh yeah.
He's like this is like the first freaking show I've seen him play in Texas in like ever. So I'm like really sad I can't go, but yeah, his music is great. Like
I really wanted to go to that Seismic.
Yeah, it looked fun. Like it looked like a good time.
I'm so mad because I thought it was gonna be a dubstep festival. When I saw the first flyer, like before like Blind, I was like, okay, that's cool, another dubstep festival, whatever. Like I wasn't that interested. And then they announced the lineup and I was blown away by all the amazing house music on there.
Yeah.
Like the darkest, like most popular thing, I guess, the artist on there that I can think of is Drezzo. And like even then he's not like that crazy, like he's like deep dark house.
Yeah, I love that. It was very like that lineup was actually like super diverse.
It was so good. It's so good.
That's why it sucks that I can't be there, because it's like I really just wanted to go for Atlas because I'm really like a big fan.
Is he playing day 1 or day 2?
I have no idea, because I didn't get to check the actual like the daily lineup yet.
You should check it out and go tomorrow.
I can't.
Why not?
Because of the Trovo pool party. Rachel will kill me. But especially since I'm like one of the leaders in Trovo. But yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to like, you know, catch him.
Yeah, I mean, with the response that festival got this year, they will come again next year, almost certainly. And I'm sure they'll have a bunch of other great artists. And I mean, if Atlas is playing this year there, then he's introduced to Texas, and there will be more demand for him in Texas, or at least in Austin.
Yeah. And hopefully he'll bring his like sound to Houston, because well, I mean, his sound is very like different because it's more melancholy ish and like not really depressing, but very like not inspired. It's hard to say. I guess existential.
Yeah,
is what I'm looking for.
I can see it.
It'll definitely make you have like a mind experience in your own or something.
A little crisis in the crowd.
Yeah.
Everybody's
because it'll make you be thinking of yourself. Like you'll be thinking about life and shit. You're like, damn, what the fuck? Like how am I existing like this? And then, like, what is life? Or I don't know. It just like that's how his music is to me. It, like, and he's very like, I guess, seems like spiritual or something.
Yeah. Do you follow him on social media or?
Yeah, like on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think on SoundCloud I do.
You should follow him on Twitter.
I think.
See if he's active.
I think I follow him on Twitter as well.
That's like the best way to get in touch with artists that you really like is Twitter. Because like they just go on there and they just post their thoughts. Like it's like nothing. And so like it's just so easy to like get in tune with like who they are and respond to that. Like I mean there are even artists that I've gone and I've set notifications to so that I can see whenever they post. I don't respond to everything they say, but I see a lot of it. I feel like artists are kind of, there's a few artists I feel like who are starting to like recognize my name, and that's the goal. So whenever I send them a promo, they're like, oh, this guy sent a promo, and they peep that shit. Like Lucati responded. He told me it wasn't for him, but he responded, which is. Nice. Just more than I could say for anybody else.
See, it's awesome because like now that you bring that up, like Twitter, it really is a good platform. I only use it just to see if I can hear back from one of the people that I follow. Yeah. but like now, like I'm actually like hearing back from people because, or at least getting reactions, like because I'm a part of Trovo, and shout outs to Trovo. Like my article on Nasty, one of his it was one of his singles that came out that he did with Bad Rapper. Okay. That one, like he liked it, and then on Facebook, like he liked it on Facebook as well, and then his manager liked it, and his manager added me or whatever, and then
nice.
Just sure enough, it just went from there.
See, being on Trovo is such a good opportunity for you as an artist, because like whenever you start writing shit, you have all these connections and relationships, and you can just be like, hey yo, what you think about this? And then like if they like it, like you already have the connection, like they're gonna take care of you. I mean that's kind of what I have going on with another artist right now. We booked him, and you know, I mean, I took care of him, did my job, you know, hung out, and you know he likes me. And so like I'll just send him stuff and be like, hey, what do you think of that? And he'll give me like real criticism and like help me like clean up the song. And,
and like for me. Like, for me, it's hard to give criticism to people, not because it's, like, I don't know what to say, it's because like since I review music already as like a job for Trovo,
yeah,
I think about like what needs improvement, and like it sucks because sometimes I feel like I can't say what I really want to, because you know it almost sounds like I'd be bashing the song because I can't really sugarcoat it. But
yeah, no, and I mean that's fine. Like I think that's a good thing. Like people need real criticism. Like I mean, sugarcoating things isn't gonna get people anywhere. Like that's why I'm always, whenever you see me posting that I need more haters or like I need more people to talk shit about me, like I really want people to talk shit about me. Like I want to know what's bad about me. Yeah, I want to be better.
And you need that too. Like you need that criticism, because it's not even negative feedback. It's like just, you know, something that's pushing you to become a better person.
Yeah.
Because like me, like one thing I would never do, I think, right, like if I were actually like, because me, if I actually produce something or whatever, like it's gonna take forever, but it's gonna, like, I want to make sure it sounds good, like to me, and if it doesn't sound good to everyone else, that's fine. Like at least I made something that I thought was credible enough.
See,
but one thing that I noticed that artists are doing is just they're just sending out demos to all, like to labels and stuff, and like that's fine, but like to me, like I would make sure like you have something that, you know, like everybody in the fucking city is like backing you up, and you're like proud of it as well, like, because you can send as many as you want, but that doesn't mean you're gonna always get that answer.
No, and I mean it's better to try and fail than to not try at all.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're too much of a perfectionist and you spend too much time, you know, trying to perfect the song, then you're never gonna release anything. Like, would you rather have one perfect track or 100 really good tracks? Like,
you mean like, well, 100 maybe
like
decent tracks?
Like you put out, would you rather put out one perfect track or 100 really good tracks?
See, now this is a good topic. You know why? Because that one perfect track can still be like a big stepping stone upon something.
Well, yeah, but like if you're spending all your time trying to perfect it, then like by the time you put out another track, people have forgotten about you.
Yeah, that's the thing. But see, because that's the thing. Like, if you release like a really perfect track, you're kind of like already setting a high bar for yourself, because that means that people are gonna want the next track to be just as good, if not better. That's why like Psy fucked up with Gangnam Style, because he had such a great thing, and then after that he tried doing, what was it, Gentleman, and then that other song.
Well, I mean,
and they weren't bad, but still, like,
I don't even know why Psy got so popular. I think it was because of the ridiculousness of the song, to an extent, and the video and everything.
The dancing, and like the whole choreography.
It was a viral kind of thing, and I mean, even then, like, nothing has reached that popularity, but I bet that one track got him a lot of fans that have stuck with him through his less popular but, you know, good stuff.
Releases and stuff.
And I mean, I guess, is that track perfect because it's a perfect track, or is it perfect because the marketing was really good and it got popular?
See, and that's the thing. I wonder, that's a good question, because I'm not really sure if it was just the song itself or if it was the marketing, because it was like a mixture of both in a way. But
I mean, for me, I didn't like the song, so it's clearly not perfect. Like, if it's not universally liked, then how can it be perfect? So, like,
I guess we have to look at a universally liked song that launched somebody's.
I can't think of a single song that is universally liked.
Well,
even Stairway to Heaven, which is thought to be like the best song ever written, there are people who don't like that song. Bohemian Rhapsody, like, there are people who don't like that song. Like,
I guess
it's just,
man, it sucks, because I always assume that there's just a song that everybody likes, but there's not, because there's always that one person.
There's some wacko
that has to defy my wishes.
Really loves like Euro Africa and like influenced jazz or something, and just like this very niche thing, and everything that isn't that niche thing is garbage. Like, there's always going to be that one person who just likes something really off the wall and hates everything else.
That one close-minded fuck. I'm just kidding.
And so, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking that stuff, but like, you become a wacko whenever you only like that one thing. Yeah. Like, I mean, it becomes kind of crazy.
See, that's the thing. Like, I wish like people would be more like musically diverse in a way, like musically flexible, like actually like allow yourself to like experience new genres of music, not just the same two genres you've been listening to. Like for me, like last year I was listening to a lot of hard trap and Jersey Club, and this year it's just been all about techno and hybrid trap, and then like, and of course house, because I'm never gonna stop listening to house. Like that's just that's where I like, that's how I got into this stuff in a way, house and trance. But I mean, yeah, like I really think people should get more into, like, open, you know, themselves up to like different genres. Because I mean, look what happened with Rez. Everybody fucking loved Rez all of a sudden. Like, I mean, she's existed for like 5 years, but last year she finally blew up because, you know, she came out with her first debut album. But I remember all those, like, years ago, I was like following her EP releases, because she released like 3 EPs before she did the album. And then I'm like, man, I wonder when she's gonna come out with an album. And finally she announced it, and then I heard it for the first time at EDC. Like, she played it like for the first time at EDC before it even dropped or anything, like months before the album even came out. And I was like, man, all these new songs are fucking awesome. Like, I can't wait to hear them on the album. And then
she's great. I really like her music, but for me, like, I feel like it's a lot of the same ideas. A lot of it for me isn't presented in different ways.
Like, as far as Rez goes, or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as far as Rez goes. There are other artists who are doing things similar to her, but everything is different. And so I feel like she's kind of fallen into one thing, and just keeps doing that one thing with slight variation.
Yeah. That's true.
And so that, I mean, I've seen her a few times live, and like her live sets are all really similar. And so
they are.
For me, it's just not I like her music, but it's just not something super exciting to me.
Yeah, it really just depends, because I mean, I guess the only reason why I like her a lot too is because when I've seen her, most of the time she's playing literally her new album before it even releases. Yeah. Because it happened this year at EDC, and it happened last year at EDC. So that's kind of why. But last year I saw her 3 times, and the other 2 sets after her EDC set were similar. She does try at least to like differentiate her sets sometimes, but they are very similar.
I mean, it's the same thing with like Above and Beyond.
Yeah.
I saw Above and Beyond like 7 or 8 times over the course of 2 or 3 years. Okay. Like, I love them. They're fantastic. I got into them at an important time in my life, and I listened to their music and got through a breakup and other, you know, big life things with their music.
You're the sun and moon to me.
Yeah. It was actually Another Chance.
Oh, okay.
Another Chance is the one that like Sun and Moon was important to me, and Thing Called Love.
I love that song.
Like, I used to have a lot of issues with my dad. Like, we fought a lot. I was an angry teenager. Like, it's just normal things. Like, we don't have any issues anymore. But I saw them EDC 2015. That was probably my 2nd or 3rd time seeing them.
Nice. And
EDC happened on Father's Day, and they played like a midnight set Saturday night, and they played Thing Called Love, and you know how they type on the screen, they type something about there's this one person in our life that we can never forget about your fathers. And like, that hit me really hard.
Yeah, like I felt that.
Like that I really felt that. And so, I mean, there's just a lot of other things that they've done that helped me get through things, but I'm not even going to pretend like all of their sets are almost identical. I saw them, it wasn't until I saw them at Sun City last year that they played a totally unique set from what I had previously experienced from them. And so, like, that was totally different, but between 2015 and 2017, I saw them, like I said, 6, 7, maybe even 8 times, and all of those sets were almost identical.
Yeah, that's a lot of times, too. I mean...
Well, I saw them Global Dance Festival. I saw them at Euphoria. I saw them when they came in 2015 to Houston. I saw them I saw part of their set at Free Press, but I don't really count that.
I was there too.
Yeah, my cousin, that was a rough day for me, but my cousin saw them, and he came to me afterwards and was like, yo, I don't know who that was, but, because my cousin doesn't remember any names, nothing like that, but he came to me and was like, these guys were awesome. And so I went and checked them out, and that's how I found Group Therapy, and that's how I later found Blue Sky Action. And
I love that song because I remember they played it.
I can't remember that album.
It was We Are All We Need.
Yeah, We Are All We Need.
Yeah.
And I saw them a few other times. Lights All Night. 2016.
I saw them there too. Holy shit!
We've been in the
like
same
in the
place.
same festivals. And like, fuck, we never even knew each other.
I've seen them a few other times, but I just can't remember where. But yeah, I saw them a lot, and a lot of their sets were the same.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I feel like sometimes it's kind of hard for artists to kind of like differentiate because they're probably like pressed for time, maybe, or you never know. Like,
well, the thing is Above and Beyond has been around for a really long time, and they have their favorites. Thing Called Love, Sun and Moon, Satellite. You know, I mean, songs like that you know people love and people want to see them for those songs.
Like
Blue
songs
Sky
that
Action,
have to
Sticky
play.
Fingers, We're All We Need. You know, songs like that that are like staples in their sets, and they only get an hour, maybe 2 hours to play. Like, there's only so much they can fit. But one thing that like really gets me is they have an entire label. They have two labels. They have two labels that they can pull from, and yet they still cycle through the same Elon Bluestone and the same Jason Ross and the same Andrew Bayer and themselves and Boom Jinx, and I mean it's all the same things that are just recycled. And Elon Bluestone does the same thing, and Andrew Bayer and Jason Ross, they all do the same thing. I've seen all of those artists several times, and it all feels the same. There's nothing exciting about it. And that's a lot of the reasons why I stopped going to so many Injuna shows, because I knew what I was gonna get. Like, there's just nothing
and it's
exciting about it anymore.
It sucks saying it because it's true. Like, I agree. Like, you're right on that because I feel the same way. Like, I mean, I've seen Above and Beyond at least probably 4 or 5 times, and yeah, their sets have been like similar, and like I've only seen Elon Bluestone once, and that was at EDC this year. But I liked him. I have to shout out Elon Bluestone only because like I really love Spheres. Like, I fucking love that song so much, and like when I heard it, I was walking away from I think Zed's Dead had just finished playing. Like, I saw their whole set, and I was walking because I knew he was playing. He had just started, or I think he was like transitioning Spheres into like from some other song, and when it started, you know, it goes do like that. Well, the fireworks started coming up like from the other side, and it was just so fucking beautiful. It was because I was all alone, and my fucking like I'm getting goosebumps just right now. I'm like just saying it, but like, dude, man, like when I tell you like this fucking like just made me like feel like life. It was awesome. Like, just like I looked up at the sky and just like fucking like looked like everywhere, and it was awesome, and people were feeling like that same vibe. Yeah, and I just like, I don't know, it was just a fucking amazing feeling. Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love all those artists, but I mean, it's just I'm probably not gonna go see them live again for several years because it's just all the same, and that's okay. That's just how it goes. Yeah, and it sucks because I want to see how long we've been going for. Let me see, because I think we've been going for half an hour. Yeah, about 40 minutes. We still have some time though. I just don't want to make it like an hour long. Yeah. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you should set timers on your phone. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna have to start doing that. A stopwatch or something. So I'll set one check. Right now. So then you don't have to put the camera or your phone all in the camera. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, that's something that I try to avoid with my sets, is I don't want to be predictable. As soon as I feel like some people start to be able to guess what I'm going to play, I like go and just wipe my music and find new music. Yeah, and see, for me, like, that's the thing for me, and I haven't really played a lot lately, except for like the Grunge Fest show recently. But yeah, with my sets, like, even though like I'll go hard and heavy with like hybrid trap and stuff, like I'll still mix something else in to surprise people, like Jersey Club, or whatever, like even some dubstep. And like I'm not even a big dubstep fan. I don't like dubstep much at all. Like I maybe like a few songs, but I just never could get into it. I tried, but I never really felt it. But I mean, like I'll always, my set, like every set I've done has never been the same. Like, and I love that because I've seen DJs sometimes play the same set next, and sure enough, there it is, and it's like,
I mean, it's natural to have routines where like these 3 songs go together, and these 3 songs go together, and then you just kind of take the puzzle pieces and mix and match them like that. That's natural. That comes with practice. Like, that's a totally normal thing. But I don't like whenever it comes down like people know I'm going to play this specific song.
Yeah.
Like, or people know that I'm going to transition this song into that song. As soon as that starts to become predictable, like, I have done this several times. I go through and I find my absolute favorite songs of the, because all my music's ordered by genre. My absolute favorite songs of those genres, I keep like 5 of them. And then everything else that I know I play frequently, I delete, and I only keep whatever isn't played frequently. And then I'm left with like 30 or 40 songs. And then I go through and just find new songs to throw in there. And my playlists are growing all the time. Like, I have a flash drive. It's 32 gigs. I need to wipe it soon because there's just folders of music that I know I don't play, and the flash drive's full. So I need to do that. I need to wipe the flash drive. It's done its time.
Yeah, and like for me, there's just so much music now that I'm like, you know, bringing in to where it's like I'm compiling it so much to where like I'm separating it into different playlists because like I want them, like I have like different sets planned because I want to do those sets. Like there's just an all tech house set, and there's like an all like just like mid tempo style set, and then there's like the hard heavy set, and it's like it's just crazy because like but it's cool because like all those ideas start flowing, and it's like, oh, this is awesome to try this with this, or the mix this with that, and it's just I don't know, it's really fun. I try to order by genre, and then I actually need to get more specific with my genres because I'm finding that like I have a lot of music that I think fits in the same genre, and then I try to play it, you know, around each other, and they're just totally different energies. Were you the one that needed help with?
Yes.
Like, okay,
yes.
That's okay.
Yes,
so
I still need help.
if you play some, or if you have any music to play after this, then
I mean, I've got a whole laptop of music to play, but I mean, I don't know if you have that much time.
I do. I have plenty of time. I mean, I can if you want like to chill or whatever, we can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, we can figure it out. I'm all about it.
Yeah, because I'm down. So like, and plus I want to show you some songs too.
All right.
In case we ever do it back to back, you'll know what I'm playing. But we will have a clue of what I'm playing. And I was gonna tell you, like, that set I played at Grunge Fest, it was so crazy because like the new mask that I have, it's really hard to like see out of.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's like you're looking at a grid pretty much.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could still see though, like a little bit, as long as I could see like the decks, then I'm okay. But it was like still hard, but it was fun. Like.
So let me ask you, why do you wear a mask? Like, what made
That's a really good question.
What made you do that?
There's only one. There's like maybe 2 people that actually know the answer to that.
And everybody's about to know the answer to that.
I'm sorry. I can't fully reveal that yet.
No. I know.
Everybody's asked me, but I won't ever probably reveal that until maybe like if you know, God blesses me and I actually like become famous, and then like they have that one interview with like Barbara Walters or something, and then like that's when I'll probably come out and say, okay, this
like,
is why.
It's not an identity thing. Like, I know it's not an identity thing because you're not wearing your mask right now. Like, you're on camera, you put these up, like people can find your channel. Like, it's not an identity thing, so I don't know. Like,
but I will tell you a few reasons why I do wear it. I mean, one of the main reasons is for anxiety. Like, I do wear it for anxiety because it kind of helps like calm the nerves a little bit, because once the music starts playing for me, like that's it, I'm fully like immersed in it. Another reason why I like wearing it is because it actually helps me focus a lot better on my set. Like it's so weird, but like once you have something on that's making you focus on what you need to do, you're gonna like instantly like be, I guess, 100% like wired to make sure.
Like putting on a uniform for your job, like you're in your zone. Like
exactly. Yeah. And then a third reason is because I love superheroes. Like I'm obsessed with superheroes and like Spider-Man, of course. So like I felt, well, let me go ahead and like carry that over into like my actual you know, DJ persona. So those are at least 3 reasons why I do.
Okay, well, those are 3 pretty big reasons. So whatever the major reason is, it's gonna be groundbreaking.
It really is. No, it truly, like the person who knows it was like, wow, like I totally respect you, or like, you know, they were just like surprised. But yeah, I mean, like it's a very the reason why I do wear a mask is very personal. And I will hopefully reveal it. You know,
okay. Well, if it's personal, I don't want to dig too deep.
No, it's fine. Dig as deep as you can. You know, like stick that.
I'm gonna solve the mystery.
Yeah, like stick that fist in there and then just like dig.
I have a corkboard on my wall with.
You're gonna have all the freaking little things. You have a mask.
What is it?
You have a mask here, Starbucks here, Whataburger there, Spider-Man. They're all fucking connected. You're like, what does it all mean? That's gonna be freaking hilarious.
Just random newspaper clippings and
fucking. That'd be awesome though. You'll have my my different masks that I wear because I have, like I'm on my second. Well, I guess this is my third mask. The first one was the one that died on me like this year.
Oh, okay.
I was sad about that. I actually like almost cried.
Oh.
Because it was at the House of Trill for I think Bro Hug that I played.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And before I went on, before I went on, like I dropped it, and I'm like, fuck, because when I dropped it, I just saw it flicker, and then like it just started going out, and I was like, no. So like after that, it just
it never worked again.
It was no more, so it was finally dead, and it sucked because I mean it lasted for 5 years, so it wasn't bad. But then I was like, all right, well the next mask I get, I want it to be like a good one, like a better one, and I wanted to cover my face if I can, and so I found this one. I just didn't think this one was gonna like be a challenge to really like get used to wearing. I'm thinking of maybe trying to cut like some sort of like eye hole.
I think you should try to get used to the grid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because I mean, I know I can get used to it, but I just need to practice more. Because I've only really played with it on like once. So once
then you should practice at home with it on.
I would, but I don't have a mixer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I mean, I have a mixer, but it's in the pawn shop right now. I need to get it out.
No.
But I'd rather practice on like XDJs. Mine's a DDJ, not Newmark, Pioneer.
Oh, it's still something.
Yeah, it's a decent.
SR or SX or
SB.
SB.
Yeah.
There's the little one.
Mhm.
Yeah, my buddy has one of those.
It's about like, I'd say like this long maybe.
Yeah, it's the 2-channel one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing with it though. But I'm glad you asked that question about the mask thing, because not like nobody's really had the balls to ask me, and I'm glad. Like I want to be asked.
I'm curious. Like I see a lot of artists wearing masks, and like I don't know. Like for Marshmello, like he has his identity hidden. Deadmau5 wears a mask, but like everybody knows who Deadmau5 is. So like I guess he just wears a mask because it's just part of his brand now. Like Uzi wears a mask. And then like Mala wears a mask. Who's Mala? And like, but now we have people in the city on a local level popping up with masks, and I'm just trying to like, why are you starting to wear a mask? Like why is Zizur wearing a mask? Why is V wearing a mask? Like why are we? Yeah, and why is this a thing? Should I get a mask? Like, did I not get the memo? Like,
and I like that though, because I mean, and I wanted to actually like one day do a talk about this at like the Pantheon thing, because I feel like people should really have a discussion about this, about gimmicks in a way, like about actually like your image and your brand, because having that is like that's like a huge thing about being an artist is your brand. You know, you don't necessarily have to have a gimmick, but if you do, that can definitely help you if you do it right. And I mean,
having something that can be associated with you definitely helps. I mean, look at Saeed, SJPJ. He wears pajamas everywhere. Like people know that he's gonna be wearing pajamas, and like that's cool. Like whatever. And then like I brought you up whenever I did my talk there. Like I was like, well, MasKurade. What's his identity? What's his brand? Well, he wears a mask. Like that's part of his thing. Nice. All right, cool. I wear suits sometimes. Like I feel
which are very nice, by the way.
I finally got mine tailored. I'm really happy. Like, oh, I look so fucking slick out there.
No, I do. Like, I've seen you in suits. I was like, man, that's pretty James Bond like.
I love it. It's so nice. I don't know. Like, growing up, I never thought that I would willingly wear suits. Or like dress shoes. Like I always said, to my wedding I'm gonna wear Chuck Taylors. Like I'm not gonna give a shit. But like here I am buying 20 ties and getting my suits tailored and having a bunch of dress clothes, and like that's now like my thing. Like I'm known for wearing suits. Like I love it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Like I feel like people are like, oh hey, that's suit guy. That's tie guy.
That's awesome though. But I like that because at least people are like associating you with something, and they'll know you for that. Like even when I first started like in the scene, I guess like last year, it was funny because I think I had met like Costco or someone. Yeah, I think it was Costco. Shout outs to Angie Costco, by the way.
She's great.
Yeah, when I met her, I was like, "I'm Michael." She goes, "What's your DJ?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm MasKurade." She goes, "Oh, you're MasKurade." She's like, "I didn't recognize you without your mask." I got that so much after that. Like everybody was like, "Oh, I never knew how you looked, without the mask." I was like, "Well, it's me," like.
Yeah.
But I love that though. Like I love that people associate me with that because that's what I want them to do.
I think we're all constantly evolving, and I think we're all kind of constantly going through different identities. And I think like as young developing artists, we kind of have nothing to lose by starting over. And I mean, I've stuck with the same name and I've stuck with the same name since the start, but I have evolved into so many different versions of Oxigenate.
I'm so happy to fucking hear that because I've done the same thing.
I think everybody does it. I mean, even Angie's doing it. Like, you don't really notice, but like, she was kind of associated with like girliness and being young and like that childlike cuteness. And she has made active strides to be associated more with empowerment and God, I cannot remember, but like she showed me a bunch of pictures and she was like, "This is kind of what I'm going for." I was like, "Oh wow, that looks a lot more serious and like stronger and like more defined and it's still feminine, but it's stronger and like, I mean, like
it shows like more like independence and like stuff
and
like that.
And I mean that's just one type of evolution. I mean, for me, not this time last year, but this time like a year and a half or 2 years ago, I was known for running around, taking my shirt off, wearing squirrel onesies and like acting nuts at shows, and like people loved it. It was great. Yeah, but I mean, and people loved it, and it was awesome. And like, I don't know if I just got tired or if I got tired of that specifically, or if I evolved into a different music genre and that it all just kind of happened at the same time. But I mean, that's just one evolution that I made. Moving from that to the more, I don't know, it's not really serious. I'm still not super serious, but more grown version of myself.
Yeah, a little like more matured.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's really good. I mean, everybody does. Like it's cool watching everyone evolve.
Yeah.
And like even me. I mean, I started. Let's see, we're in 2018. So 6 years ago, that's when I came up with MasKurade.
Really?
And I thought for maybe like just, it only took 5 or 10 minutes to actually like come up with the name, come up with the reason why, and come up with the letters. Like,
wow,
there's actually like a.
Were you given your name or did you choose it?
No, I made it up. I chose it.
You chose it? Okay.
Yeah, I was actually I just wanted I was like, okay, well, I want the word mask in it. I would like it to start with the letter M since my name starts with the letter M.
Yeah.
My favorite number is 9, so I would like it to be 9 letters. MasKurade is 9 letters.
That's
really
deep.
I really overthought this a lot, but like that's the thing, I have to be extra about this shit because it means a lot. And I wanted the K to be capitalized because if you look at it, it makes the word mask stand out more. So like I wanted that to be like that. I couldn't spell it.
Interesting.
Yeah, MasKurade. I mean, there's so many little details, and like it took me 5 minutes to think of an actual what do they call it whenever like you have like a, like, you know how on SpongeBob it says lemons and it's or evil.
Oh, acronym.
Acronym. Like, I came out with an acronym for MasKurade.
Really?
It actually means... Are you ready to actually hear it? Because it's fucking crazy.
It's gonna be so, like,
mind-blowing.
Convoluted.
It is. It's really cool. So, MasKurade means my ambitions stay kindly underground, right above destiny and evolution.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's so much. Like, I love it. Like,
yeah.
It's great, but God, that's a lot.
Yeah, I've memorized that. That's like my mantra that I tell myself.
I'm the exact opposite. Everything fell into my lap. Like,
so you're lucky.
Like, no, I mean, not everything. Like, everything that all the accomplishments I've made, I've earned. Like, I've worked hard and like gone out of my way to achieve that. But like, the name that fell onto me. You know, my current major, which has led me to meet a lot of people who are helping me develop and grow as an artist and helping me build my team. the major fell into my lap.
Nice.
Like, there are so many things about me that started because something fell into my lap. Me getting into electronic music, like, my friend turned me onto it, and then they hit me up like a week before, and Borgore and Stevie Aoki were coming, and that just kind of fell into me. And I was like, I didn't even know what the fuck I was going to go see. I wasn't super into electronic music. Like, I was into Borgore because he was weird and like he was outlandish and like punk rock to an extent. You know, I mean, as punk rock as electronic can be.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I liked that, but I still didn't know what I was gonna go see. And then that show fell into my lap, and like I fell in love with it. And I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And I mean, it all just kind of happened.
Nice. But see, that's good, because sometimes it does happen that way for people, like for artists, and you just got to let it happen, because that's probably how it's meant to be. And I was actually gonna ask, like, how did Oxigenate come to be? Like, who came up with the name? Or
well, okay, so this is a question I get a lot. So I work at a pool. I'm a lifeguard. I've done that for 6 years now.
Nice. I don't know how to swim, so you can say.
The first winter that I lifeguarded, I didn't work a whole lot, but I worked on weekends occasionally. And I was guarding the pool. And this guy, he was from Denver. He would come and he would swim. He was a cool dude. And we started talking, and he was swimming, and we chat, and he looked at me at one point and he goes, you know, you look like you'd be the lead singer of a band. And it was right around that time when I was first going to concerts. This was 2013. And so I had just gone and seen Stevie Aoki and Borgore. And I was interested in getting into DJing. I had downloaded the software. I did not have a mixer. So I was just fucking around with my mouse at home.
Me too.
And he was like, he said, you know, you look like the lead singer of a band. I said, I'm definitely not a lead singer. Like, I cannot sing. That is not my thing. But I am getting into DJing. And he said, oh, okay, well, do you have a name? No, I don't have a name. And he said, okay, well, let me think about it. And he went and swam and came back and looked at me and said something. No, that's not good. He swam and came back, said something. No, that's not gonna work. Swam, came back, looked at me, he said, what's your name? I said, well, my name's Nathan. He goes, Oxigenate. All at once, just handed to me.
Wow. Well, how do you think of that?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I work at a pool. I'm a lifeguard. Like, oxygen. You know, there's Nathan is my name.
You breathe life into, like.
I breathe life into the party. I mean, there's a lot of random puns that I can throw in there. But I don't know. Like, he said it. I was like, damn, that's really good.
That's awesome.
And like we stuck with it. And like within a week, I made my DJ page. I had nothing. Like I had no business making a DJ page. But I did it, and I mean, we're going strong.
That's awesome. I mean, and there's 9 letters in Oxigenate too, isn't there?
OXI. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that's like, man, that's awesome. I don't know. I just like the number 9. Well, I was born on April 9th, so
okay.
That's why.
I mean, you got that little attachment to the name.
Yeah, a little narcissism to it. But yeah, I mean, that's wow. That's a cool story. Like I love hearing stories like that, because it just like it just fucking like hypes me up. Like I love like hearing like these just stories of like creativity, like how like someone's name came to be and their origins, because it's important. Like I need to know like how this came to be.
Yeah,
like, that's how I am. Like with Daft Punk, I needed to know like how they became Daft Punk, why they were.
Weren't they like somebody like criticized them or something and called them Daft Punks, or said that their music was written by Daft Punk or something, and they like ran with the name? Or is that just a rumor?
No, I think that was true, because like their Daft means like kind of like rubbish in a way, but like like foolish or dumb or something, but like in a funny way. And I think that's how they kind of like got their name. And I was actually listening to a very rare interview with them, because they're the reason why I'm actually like doing, like, why I'm in the scene. Why they're the reason why we're doing a coffee run. Like, I mean, like, I'm only into DJing and wanting to get into production, and I'm only into EDM because of them.
Really?
That's like, and then right after was those two influences. which I guess that's where the mask comes from if you think
Yeah.
about it. But yeah, I think it was because their names are Tomás Bengalter and Guy Manuel Olmen de Cristo, and
That's a name.
yeah. So both of them. Shit. Are we gonna get in trouble?
I don't know. We'll see if he turns left. Nope.
Oh, thank God. Okay. There's a cop. I was worried, but anyway.
We can start heading back to the house.
But yeah, one of them said that the reason why they wear masks is because they don't want to be judged by how they look. They want to be judged by their art, by their music. And I thought that was really cool, the fact that they said that, because I've never heard any artist that wears a mask that really says that. And
yeah.
To this day, like, a lot of people still don't know how they look. I know how they look though, but they're like two regular French guys. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they look cool though. I love those guys. I just wish I wish I could hear more music from them, like, sooner, like new music. But they only come out with music when, you know, they want to bless us. I just think they're gods. Like, I secretly think they're gods living among us, and I love them. And it's just me gushing about Daft Punk. But yeah, aside from that, I know we're like way over like the time limit, if there is a time limit, but I don't care because this has been a really good conversation. Do I turn here?
No, it's further.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, if you want to give anybody a shout out or, like, you know, say anything else, feel free. And let me know when to turn.
You're gonna turn right at the stop sign.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's no one specific, I guess. I mean, really, I know I want to shout out like Ari Dean and Cody Riggs and Matthew Dunn for, like, supporting me and helping build me into the person that I am. You know, I mean, shout out to all my friends, those that I still talk to and those that I don't still talk to, for supporting me and helping me get started and you know, helping me build into who I am, and, you know, going out and supporting me, even though they have no obligation to, you know.
Yeah, same with my friends, because I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, I've had some of my friends, like, just request off just to see me.
Yeah, no, I've had some friends who do the same thing, and I'm just like, bro, like, it's not that serious. Oh wait, that was the turn. It's okay.
Sorry,
it's okay.
I can go back.
No worries. We'll just turn left at this stop sign.
Yeah.
That's my fault for not saying anything.
That's alright.
I don't know. I mean, shout out to everybody who's been a dick to me, because I want to prove everybody wrong. So if you were ever a dick to me, you just made me stronger.
That's true though.
Honestly, like, I talk about it all the time. I have such a big me versus the world mentality that every time, and left here, every time somebody tells me I can't, or somebody talks shit about me, I just want to prove them wrong. And so, like, I've been told you can't do this so many times that I'm just like, nah, fuck you, I will. And then, like, here I am. I'm here. Hi, I'm putting music out. And
you're doing it. You're like,
I'm doing it. I'm getting support.
And that's good. Like, I mean, I know it's right here, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, like, that's good. Like, that you're doing that too. I think, if anything, I was gonna say, do you have anything to say to your fans, friends, or foes? I mean, you could say it now. You're already kind of saying it anyway, but yeah, whatever you want to say. That's like my Ryan Seacrest sign-off thing. So.
Well, to everybody who loves me, keep sharing my page and keep sharing my stuff to other people, because we never know who it's going to reach. And everybody who hates me, send me some hate mail so I can put it up on my wall and read it every day.
That's good though. I mean, yeah, like, whatever helps, you know, you grow. But either way, I thank you so much for this coffee run.
Thank you for us doing this.
I'm so glad
to be on here.
And you're always welcome for another one. Like,
I'm always down.
There will be another one. So
I bet.
Yeah, but until then, see you next time, guys.
This is